Have you ever felt like you don't exist? Like you're walking among people and no one sees you? Not because you want to disappear, but because it feels like if you did, no one would notice. As if your laughter, your voice, your actions meant nothing. And even your pain, you hide deeper just so you don't bother anyone. Sometimes you want to scream, "I am here, look at me," but inside, silence. And you stay quiet again, pretending once more that everything is fine. But the truth is, you are not alone. There are millions like you. And this video is for you. If you've ever felt something like this, hit like and subscribe. We need to know that you're with us. Often we live thinking, no one notices me. I am nobody's need. Every day passes like a shadow. Our actions and words go unseen. But is it really so? Think about it. Who do you live for? For yourself or for others? We all want to leave a mark, so we are remembered. But often that mark is hidden when we close ourselves off, thinking only about our fears and pain. What if you take a step aside and find someone who's hurting more than you? Someone who needs support, help, or just attention? Be a pillar for that person. Help them. Listen. Be there. And suddenly, your life may gain a new meaning. Someone begins to wait for you and value you. And little by little, you'll notice your life becomes warmer and more people appear around you who truly value and wait for you. When you support others, you start to feel needed yourself, and life begins to have meaning. Someone will cherish you and remember you even after you're gone. You'll leave a warm, unforgettable trace on this earth. In a concrete apartment block, a lonely man passed away. His name was Daniel. He was 67 years old. He lived quietly, feeding stray dogs, fixing faucets for neighbors, calling his sister in another city every Saturday. When he died, no one noticed. Only the dog began to howl. They found him 6 days later. His sister didn't answer the phone. She was sick. A neighbor remembered. "He fixed my heating and didn't take a penny. He pulled my son out of a fight. He always said, 'You're strong. You'll make it.' He was just there, never shouted about himself. He helped and disappeared. When his sister came, she sat on a stool by the empty bed and said, 'You know, Daniel, I never told you back then. When I had cancer, I held on only because of your calls. You said, you'll get through this. Do you hear me? You're my brave girl. I survived because of those words. And now you're gone. And I'm scared again. So scared.'" A year later, she hung a sign in her apartment. "If you're reading this and you're struggling, you will get through it. Someone believes in you. Never give up." Those were his words. Now they were hers. And those who came would start to cry and sit in silence. When a person is gone, everything seems the same. The sky, the streets, the everyday life. But the emptiness echoes. You matter, even if no one says it every day. Someone keeps living just because you were there. Don't disappear. We rarely realize how important people around us are. While they are here, everything seems ordinary. But only when someone leaves do we start to understand how much they meant. The grandmother, who quietly baked pies and called in the mornings. Suddenly she was gone, and the house felt empty. The neighbor, who always helped with heavy bags. No one paid attention until they saw the ambulance at the entrance. The colleague, who made coffee every day and smiled in the hallway. Now he's gone, and the day starts differently. There are thousands of stories. A person lived, was near, and it seemed like they did nothing special. But then it becomes clear they created comfort, they supported, they simply were, and that was enough. When someone who seemed unnoticed leaves, silence comes, and this silence is deafening. People suddenly remember their words, habits, little things they didn't appreciate before, and every day it hurts more because you cannot bring them back. You can only regret not having said thank you, not having hugged, not having called, not having noticed. That's why it's important not to wait for loss, but to start noticing now. Each one of us matters, even if no one says it aloud, even if it seems no one notices. Sometimes you just need to step out of your shadow and become the light for someone else. You can be that person whose warmth stays in someone's memory forever. Sometimes one kind word, one action changes someone's life, and then yours changes too. Try it. Find someone who is struggling right now. Reach out, listen, support, and then listen to yourself. Maybe this is how your own pain will start to fade. Can you overcome the feeling of loneliness and being unwanted? Try to put this into practice and write in the comments if it worked. What did you feel? And now, a moment of silence and a few questions for you. When was the last time you told a loved one that they matter to you? When was the last time you hugged someone just because, for no reason? When was the last time you allowed yourself to be vulnerable and spoke honestly about your feelings? You know, every day might be the last chance to say something that matters. Every word you speak can be the one that warms someone's heart in their hardest moment. Think about it. Is there someone in your life that you've almost forgotten? Is there someone you've long wanted to support but didn't know how to begin? Maybe right now is the perfect time to reach out. Imagine you just write or call or smile, and maybe that becomes the start of a new closeness, the start of healing. Stay with these thoughts. Let the quiet moments fill you. Nature reminds us everything alive is connected, even the quietest, even the invisible. They matter. If this topic is close to your heart, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This will help us keep making important, genuine videos. See you in the next episode. Take care of yourself.